Hello YouTube, Pinchio8 is ready for another model train review in N-scale, and we are looking at a very rare N-scale model of none other than the Norfolk and Western Class J number 611. I know I've probably had one in the previous videos, but unfortunately the side rods on it got a little bit damaged, so I still have that other one, which features the auxiliary water tender, but I'm going to keep it as a spare parts engine in the meantime. So this will be a special locomotive that, well, kind of can serve as a replacement. I don't know, but it's very, very beautiful, and as you can see, this one sold individually, and I believe I have seen the difference between the one that comes with the water tender and one sold individually. They're actually exactly the same, even though that one with the water tender says like the 1980s to 1990s, and this one, according to this over here, would say Norfolk and Western Class J 611 1950s and 60s. Still, it's the same thing, so it really doesn't matter. It's still a very, very beautiful locomotive, so I have this camera sitting on my tripod so you can watch me pull it out. I actually did get the chance to pull it out yesterday, but I never tested it, so I'm gonna test it all for you right here on camera. Just be very careful. There are parts that can fall off very easily. You can see there was a foam insulation in between the tender and locomotive. So, gonna close up the box again. And then have her right here. Now she's out of the box, sitting on top of the box, so I can give y'all a very good view. I currently have nothing to point to, but let me give you some up-close details of this beautiful engine. And yeah, you can see how the bell is right over there, right by the safety valves. Normally it would have been moved like right towards here, on this side, right behind the pilot or cowcatcher. But I guess Bachmann can do it how they wanted. And after all, in the 50s or so, when this locomotive was even built by then, the bell was always right here, so it's a very good vintage look. You could also see that there's supposed to be cutouts and everything to where the whistle would be, which I think would be right about there. That straight line over there, that would be where the whistle is. Everything else molded into place. It's kind of hard to see with the camera's shadow getting in the way, though. But I'm sure you get the idea. It's very beautiful, with black, burgundy, and a little yellow striping running the length of the locomotive and tender. Looking here at the tender, if you look real closely, there's a functioning rear light right here, which lights up when the locomotive runs both forwards and backwards. And anyway, still you get the idea. It's a very beautiful locomotive, which still is in operation today for her very third career. So there you have it, my look at this entire N-scale 611 model. I know Bachmann has re-released it in HO scale with DCC and Sound, and Broadway Limited re-released it with Paragon 3 Rolling Thunder. Maybe soon I'll have this locomotive in HO scale as well. So without further ado, let's get it ready to be set on the tracks and test run for the first time. Okay, so here's our very good angle where the locomotive is percolate on my Kato unit track. And I think this locomotive also, as well as Kato's locomotives, would also have a pretty quiet motor. The only sound you would have been able to hear is, well, only the sounds of the wheels running. So this locomotive is only DC equipped. There's no sound or anything else like that. Almost forgot I had to plug the track into the transformer, so let's see how well this thing runs. Kinda got off to a bit of a jerky start. Let's back it up a little bit. Yeah, you can see even the regular headlight is lighting up, even in reverse. Let me run over this spot over here to make sure it's completely on the track. So far, no problems. Wheels are turning good. It just happened to start off with a jerky start. And you can see there's the tender light as I spoke earlier. See that? Look at that. I got a headlight and a tender light that's functional while the train goes forwards or backwards. So yeah, this is a pretty quiet motor. It's got so far it's doing pretty good. I love to run this locomotive nice and fast, because that's what these J's were built for. They were really, really built for that. Seems to only be a little jerky at the slowest speed. But either way, it runs very well. So there you have it, my new Norfolk and Western Class J611 at N scale. It's a very, very smooth runner. So there you have it. I'm glad I got to test it out for you. And also today's my birthday, so wish me a very, very happy birthday very, very much, as this is a very good part of my birthday present. Thank you for everybody who supported me on YouTube, and thank you for watching. Until next time from the St. Mary's Railroad, we will see you on the rails.